Welcome back to Design and Craft with CWD. This is Charlie, and this is a continuation, another little tidbit on our little dollhouse. We're going to go ahead and, as you see, this is the wall that we cut. That 60, well, this is centimeters, okay. 24, let's see, was it 24 inches? Yes, 24 inches by 10, okay? And of course, we did draw there the kitchen and the entrance and the living area, okay? So what I want you to do now is this. From this outside edge of the wall inwards, you're going to measure 2.5 inches, okay? And then from the top down to the right in here, the edge of this window is 2 inches. So 2.5 by 2, and then the window is 3 inches square, okay? So however you want to do that, you can do that before you paint it. Of course, if you try to do it with a pencil, better even, but you just make in here a little bit, and from here to here, 2.5 inches. Make yourself a little line, and maybe down here a little bit more, and make yourself a little line straight down if you like. Then you measure from here down 2 inches, make yourself another line, and then basically is coming down from this bottom line, the 2-inch line, 3 inches down, 3 inches across, 3 inches up. In other words, a 3-inch square window, okay? It's not quite in the center, but I didn't want it quite in the center. Now, if you want the window somewhere else, if you want your window a different shape, by all means, do whatever you want to do. This is your baby, okay? But this is what I'm going to do. And so once you do this, okay, then what you're going to do, you cut the window out. You're going to give it 2 coats of chalk paint. Okay, now I did mine, the one that I had with this a sheepskin, because it's a very light color, and over this is going to be going some little tiles that I'll show you in another little video how to do those, okay? But and so this is going to be basically part of the grout. It's going to show up a little bit, okay? So this is why I'm doing this. Now if you have a different kind of a tiles, and we'll go to it on the next video, then you might want to paint it another color, okay? So 2.5 from here to here, and 2.5 and 2 inches from here to here, and a 3-inch square window. Cut it and pull it out, okay? Then this line we did here for the kitchen, from then on, just go ahead and give it 2 good coats of chalk paint. And right now you can do it any color you want to. Like I say, I'm doing my sheepskin, and you will understand down the line why, okay? Alrighty. Now, with the second, then I did the outside wall here, okay? And I went and painted the whole thing again, 2 coats with the chalk paint also. So I got these 2 basically ready to go, or ready to, glue or whatever. But we're not gonna do that yet. Nope. Because as I said before, I like to work on this individually while it's flat. Then try to get everything in there and try to work yourself in. That is very hard as far as I'm concerned. You can do it, I can do it, but why go through that stress, right? That's what I say. Alrighty. So with the second wall that you did 2, okay, that's gonna be the wall of the kitchen. See, like this. All right, very good. So now what we're gonna do on this wall, we're gonna cut a door that goes into the into the hall, or the entrance hall. Okay, so you have an entrance hall, in other words, from the kitchen you can go into the entrance hall and vice versa. So I'm gonna show you how I'm going to do this door. Okay, and once I do the door, then I'll go ahead and paint the walls again. So and I want my, of course you won't have that problem that I have. Mine is both boards are up and down, but as I said before, it came this way. It's sturdy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it that way. I wish I had been able to do it the other way, one across and one up and down, but anyway. But, so I'm going to do mine to make sure that the wall goes up and down, because it has more you know, it will be stronger this way. So on this side, this is the wall. So on this, hold on, this way. In this side in here, which will be on the inside wall, I'm going to do a door right here, okay? And I'm going to measure. And so we probably need maybe, I'm going to say, whoops, sorry about that. I'm going to say, I want my door maybe about, maybe 6 inches. So, because you supposedly have high ceilings for a dollhouse. If you want it bigger, you can. But I think that 6 inches is going to probably be fine. So, I'm going to come down from this very, very edge and come down, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to come down 4 inches, and I want to make a little, a little line in there. And then I want to come down here a little bit ways here. Not all the way, just to have it. Try to keep it straight. Another 4 inches. And make sure that I got them right, because it don't look right, does it? That one is okay. And yeah, that one is okay too. I guess they're okay. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and have about, I'm gonna do the door about 3.5 inches wide. Why that doesn't look right? You know, it bugs me when things don't look right. For me anyway. And even though it measures the same thing. Okay, I guess it's right. I like to measure several times. Okay, then I'm going to put on here, let's see. I want to come in, about 1.5 inches from the wall in. So then I'm going to make my, let's see, 1, 2, I guess. So I'm going to come in 1.5 inches, and this one I'm going to start at the top of my door, and I'm going to finish at 4.5, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, 1.5 inches from the edge in, okay? And then from then to my door, which will be 1, 2, 3 inches, will be the width of the door. Okay. So I'm gonna come down in here to come all the way down. Another 1.5 inches and 4.5. And this should be my door. Okay. Now, normally in these old houses, these doors, okay, will be open. In other words, they won't have a door to go in the kitchen, especially in the country, okay? So what I would like to do is kind of give it a little round look to the door. And by doing that, really, you can get any kind of object that is round. Let's see this here, for instance, okay? And just come down to the corner. Like that. And on this one, make sure you do it. Okay, like that. But of course, let me get a little bit so that I can see it better. Okay. Now, I need to come out a little bit. So what I'm going to do, and hopefully, let's see. See, I had to measure everything. Okay, 3, so be, let's see, will be 1.5. So right here, okay. So I'm gonna say, so about from this little point in here, about, give or take about 1/2 inch up, slowly. I'm gonna come down this way, and the same thing from this one. you know, try to make it just as even as you can. Don't have to be perfect. You know, nothing is perfect. So this is gonna be actually the roundness of my door. Okay, so I came up in the center by 1/2 inch. If you want a high arch, you can go up a little bit up. You know, it's up to you. But I wanted the arch to be like a, you know, just an open entrance for the kitchen, and that was very typical in that kind of a homes. So, so that's what I'm going to do, and it will not have a door. So that's why I wanted to do it this way. Okay, and then all the straight down. Okay, so now I'm going to be able to cut it. So that's what we're going to do. And with my cutter, I want to make sure I'm going to start from the center and very carefully just do it, just punch in a little bit at a time, okay? Just take your time. Okay? And then I'm going to go to the other one in here. Now, if you wanted this to be a door, for instance, that would be a perfect door. You just have to, you know, maybe sand it a little bit here and there, but that's it. You'll be able to have a door. So there's no problem either, okay? Alrighty, then I'm going to come down in here and score it really good. Gotta stay straight as you can. Whoops, don't do like I do, I tell ya. And sometimes it's the cardboard, so be careful. Okay, and then I want to do the same thing in this one. Okay, now once I got that done, I take my little handy dandy, this little paring knives are awesome, okay? And very careful. I'm just going to, since I scored it, I have a thing to go to. Now I'm not going to go all the way up yet, okay? Just to right there. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, see? Okay, let me see. I'm trying to do it so you can see it. And since you score it, and you're going to stay on that line, that's it, just a little bit at a time. There we go. Okay, right there. Now I'm going to finish to score it a little bit more with the with this little knife, sector knife, and go a little bit deeper until you get it all the way down. Now let's see if I can do this now with my knife, because sometimes you'll be surprised. I think if we do it slowly, actually it's a better deal. It's a better deal. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see. See, I got it. So if I can do it, folks, you can too. There you go. We got it. That's a pretty good little thing. Now, get your tool. This is awesome. Don't you love my tool? And then just go ahead and try to sand it as straight as you can. And of course, you're gonna get off in here. Now these baskets, it's gonna have some molding and stuff like that, okay? So don't worry about it. But try to make it straighter so it will look neat. And the same thing in the arch. See, I'm just kind of going like this, okay? Give it a round look. And really, that's pretty darn good. I don't do anything that is hard, believe me. I do have an imagination, and I know how to put things together, but nothing is hard. And I will make it in my head and undo it until I know that it's so easy to put together. It just flows into your hands, okay? So that is my job. And if I cannot do it right, then it's when you're not gonna do it right. But I'm gonna try it. Okay. So see, that's pretty good in here. And now I wanna make sure, of course, that this side also is nice and smooth. Okay, there we go. There we got it. Okay, now you have your door. Isn't that awesome? So as I say, it was an inch off the wall. Excuse me, an inch and a half. Okay, and then a 3-inch wide, which all came out to 4.5, and then just make a little rectangle. Okay, then with anything that's round, go in each corner, then come up right in the center of the door about 1/2 inch. You can make the arch bigger if you wanted it. I mean, that's just up to you. Okay, that's when it comes to your own personal touch. And then from that center, you're gonna go down to the roundness that we did, and so on. Okay, now that you got this, it's ready to paint. And I like to do my painting going, for instance, I like to go one direction first and let it dry, and of course chalk paint dries right away, and then come back the other direction, okay? So, I'm gonna go first this way, up, across, and I wanna make sure I get all the edges on the top and on the bottom, because that way when we do glue it, nothing is gonna show. It's gonna be all neat. So by doing this, what is so nice about it, like I said, is that whatever we have to do now, we'll do them in separate, section, but they're all gonna come together, okay? I promise. And we have here help, as usual. He's not happy with me today. Well, both of them are not happy with me because they were on to the vet and got shots. They don't like that, see? But I was very lucky today. I was able to put them in the carry-on with no problem, which last time it was a battle of the bulges. I tell you. But you gotta keep them healthy, so you need to give them their shots. And they got to warm and all that, so, you do what you have to do. People don't realize when you have an animal, and they are animals, of course, but that's kind of a harsh word for my babies. But anyway, but when you have pets, okay, you have to be responsible. A lot of people have pets and they're not responsible. I don't even know why they even get them. Do you? It's unbelievable. They give you such a sweet unconditional love. They're there for you no matter what, and people treat them horribly. So I don't. I take care of mine, and they keep me sane and crazy, okay, if that makes any sense. Sane and crazy. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, okay? I'm going across, and then I will go up and down, okay, another coat. So get your window done, okay? Then, like I said, 2.5 from the outside edge to here, and from the ceiling to the edge of the window, 2 inches, and a 3-inch square for the window. Now, if you want to get it rounded, whatever you want to do, you want it a bit longer, narrower, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, mine's a little off. I'm gonna put the sink right below it. So this is why I wanted a little bit off. I'm gonna put cabinets and stuff. So, that's why I wanted to do it that way. But please, you do it as you would like to do it. Okay, this is your baby. And then the door, like I said, is very simple. Again, 1.5 inches off the edge of the wall. Then we're going to do the 3-inch door, a roundness, and then 1 inch up in the center, and go into the roundness of the door, and that's it. If you can get a little, I mean, this is really nice. You do have to squirt it first, okay? But then this cuts beautiful. I have no problem going across, up and down. It does beautiful. So why, you know, get a saw or anything like that? I won't. I'll just go this way. So make sure you get it all the thing painted, because our next thing is putting tiles on these babies. Okay? I'll see you next time.